welcome back to RØDECaster User Meetup by Learner to Learner, a collaborative learning channel where we all come together, all RØDECaster users come together and gather once a week and talk about all things RØDECasters. If you have any questions, issues that you want us to talk about, feel free to participate in the chat. Use the YouTube live stream chat. You the questions there. You can also join us live as a guest on the panel as well by going to the website. If you go to the website, click on Call In with Zoom button. It'll bring you to a Zoom call registration page. But do let us know if you want to participate. If you want to send in your application, please let us know in the chat so I know it's not any strangers. But once you've submitted that, I will keep an eye on my mailbox. I will approve you. Once approved, you'll be able to get a link sent to you via the email that you use for your registration. And then from there, you can join the show. I see tons of people on YouTube. Verticals. Hello, Verticals people. If you're watching this on if you're like scrolling through, thumbing through your YouTube shorts and stumble upon this, we meet once a week to talk about RØDECaster. So if you're a RØDECaster user, feel free to drop your questions there or use the link that just dropped in the chat to learn how to register and be on the panel, just like my panelists here. Let's meet them one by one. Who do we have? We have Reggie joining us. Hello, Reggie. Welcome back. There is
what would you say? You do here.
Every week he has a new sound effects. I love that now. So welcome back. And there's no slap back, which we love. I think, you know what, that kind of forces you to quickly fix the issue too. And you probably get to a point where you're like second nature, you know what to set up because you have a pretty complex combination. You have...
Well, the thing the thing that keeps happening is that I feel like I'm compelled to move my channel from USB chat to. Let me rephrase. I feel like I'm compelled to not be on USB chat when I'm not on this.
Because of me?
On this.
Because of the stress I put on everybody that you should be on USB chat. As long as your mix minus is turned on, you should be good. Doesn't matter which one it is. But sorry that I put you on the additional stress. Anyway, let's go meet the other panel members. Hello, Cindaloo. Welcome back.
Hello.
Well, Cindaloo is joining us from New Zealand. Hello.
Hello, hello.
And we also have, and I guess you might, oh, by the way, I have, well, I'll show you in a bit. Like you probably want to talk to us about your eCam usage with your RØDECaster potentially. So we can talk about that either this hour or the next hour. Let's meet the other panelists. Hello, George. Welcome back. George has a bit of a different color background this week.
Well, I did a few upgrades in the studio.
Oh,
this week,
new lightings? New lighting equipment?
Yep.
Very
We can
nice.
cover it in the next hour.
Okay, all right. Sounds good. We also have our usual. Hello, Lewis is back. Hello, Lewis.
How are you guys?
Good,
Hey,
good,
Lewis.
good. Good to see you. 2 mics. Which one are you using?
You guess which one it is.
Oh gosh. The one on
Mark.
your left.
Elgato.
Nope.
And the one on the left.
Different.
That one. Okay. I don't know
Now,
why, but
Watch it.
yeah.
Watch this.
Switch it.
Hello.
They're about the same. They're about the same. Well, it's good that you have 2 mics. Yeah. Well, we'll talk a little bit more about that.
I just got this one today.
Oh, it's the new one. It's the Mach 2?
No, it's a Wave DX.
Oh, wait. There's no new one of that?
No,
Okay. So is it a USB or XLR?
XLR.
XLR. Okay. All right. We'll talk a little bit more in the next hour about your new microphone. I know I can't keep up with the Elgato setup. But anyway, but you guys, I have taken the time. Like, remember last week I was trying to struggle to get everybody like, new setup with eCam 4. Speaking of eCam, hello.
Woo. You got your merch.
I got my merch.
Merch has arrived.
Merch has arrived. It arrived today. And I'm proudly wearing, not sponsored by eCam, just an advocate for it. I absolutely love it. Anyway, you all know that I run this entire show only because of eCam. In fact, I went back to looking at my first show that I posted on YouTube. It was on May 24th, sometime in May. And it was crashing like crazy because I was using the beta version of eCam for Zoom to try to run the show. Without eCam for Zoom, I would not be able to run the show at least as smoothly or at least as the way I want it to be. Obviously, you can use like StreamYard and all the other services, but the way I want to do the show, I think using Zoom was amazing. You can register like how the registration system is already built in by Zoom, so I can have you guys join the show fairly easily. But if you do want to participate and want to join, definitely let me know in the chat so that occasionally I would get this random, like some random people joining, and I don't know who you are, and I don't want to just randomly approve you guys to join, because once you've registered, you can keep that same link and you can come back to ask question anytime or just come back and learn together. Some people just come hang out, and as we're hanging out, we're learning as well. Lovely to see you all. Let me see if there's any participation in the live stream people. If you're watching this on a vertical format, just this vertical format, please type V, and then horizontal type H. I see 7 people on the vertical stream, 3 people on the horizontal stream. I want to see how many people are actually participating. Oh, I see George doing a vertical. So one of the 7 is actually George. Anyway, okay, let's get started. First thing I always wanted to do is go to the website and check to see if there is a new software, a new firmware update or not for the RØDECaster. There is not. It is still version 1.7.3. Let's check back then to the panelists and see how many of you actually updated to 7.173. By now. You finally did?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. All right. Nothing. Well, of
But-
course,
And
Reggie.
I do have a question.
Oh, okay.
We're on the
Reggie
question.
already did like on the first evening it came out on 1.7.3 for us living dangerously for the group. And what is that?
So there's not to bother Reggie with the stuff.
What is that?
We're not gonna bother Reggie
No,
with the mic stuff.
no.
No, because he didn't
Oh,
have
by the
slapback
way,
when he
He's
came.
doing good. He did
I
great.
didn't-
He was trying to
didn't get to
explain
bring it
to
up
us. He was trying to explain to us, like he was trying to switch channels because of my emphasis on having people join using the chat channel.
I didn't get to bring it up last week. But,
Yeah.
I did.
What? Oh, you got
Pod
PodMic. Is it the
So-
PodMic OG or the PodMic USB?
OG.
OG. Okay. All right.
Yeah, don't need the USB. I've
Do you?
got
I like
enough
it.
Rode items here.
You
So,
sound great.
Rode, you can go ahead and sponsor me because I have like a growing
Too many years.
a growing cadre of their,
Rode products.
products.
Yeah.
So.
I got
But
2
you
pod
sound
mics
good.
in the NT USB Plus. So.
Oh, there you go. I like how you guys sound, the two of you on pod mics. So, yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
you,
I like
you
it.
sounded good. And I think, sometimes microphones is the form
Subjective.
factor. It is subjective, but it's also the form factor dictates or support how you use a microphone. And
Oh.
obviously, if you use a wearable, you're going to talk differently. If you use microphone like this, like speaking microphone, like all of us have, you're at least likely to train yourself using the microphone the way the microphone is designed to be utilized, and therefore optimize your sound.
Yeah,
So
that was the other benefit is that I can still stay boom arm free. This mic,
what are you? How
fits
is it
perfect.
mounted?
It's on my. It's on. I have
A
this
mic stand?
little stand.
Oh, okay, cool.
And with my other microphone,
Why couldn't
It
you do
was
that
too
with the
tall.
other? Oh, okay.
it was just too tall. It shows up. I mean,
Covering
I
your
don't really
face?
care about it, But yeah, it was taking up too much real estate on the screen.
I see.
I don't really care about having it on the program. It's just I couldn't see over the
things.
microphone.
I see what you mean.
My screen. So
I see what you mean.
So yeah,
Wait.
the Rode mic fits perfectly. So
Which is another. I still haven't given up to convince you to getting a boom arm, because what happens is it allows you to see things. So there's nothing in front of me. The microphone is off to the side, and mine is off like that direction. So it is to the left of my main monitor. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. Plus, it allows you to stand up if I want to show my eCam merch. It goes with me.
just as famous as Metallica.
Yeah. By the way, I don't want to give you guys dates yet. I'm working on Learner to Learner merch as well. That is for mostly for Aaron, who's been asking, and I have some ideas, and I've found a place. So I'll be working on that maybe on our second anniversary. Maybe we'll launch that. May is our anniversary coming up. So I've been with eCam for 2 years, and we can talk a little bit more. In fact, there's somebody who Anna from Clubhouse messaged me saying that she updated to 173 the firmware, and then it seems to have messed up with some of her channels. The routing is all weird. Not sure if that has been taken care of, but she told me she's going to try to join tonight. So if she comes, we'll talk about that. But anyway, so I started using eCam because of eCam for Zoom during the beta, so that I can bring you guys here weekly, that we can just chit chat and talk every week easily. Because the more I have to handle while going live, the more distracted I will be. I'm already distracted. So the software can help me. It takes a little bit of learning, but once I get there, I can do so many things, customize so many things the way I want it to be, that I'm enjoying it. So anyway, another thing that I want to test is how many of you are here? 4 of you. Oh no, this is messed up. Okay, so I guess I haven't had this set up properly yet. The 4 and the vertical stream just went away. Okay, it's good that I'm testing it right now. Okay, how about
You're
now?
gonna set up your stream deck?
Okay, so this is okay. So I guess I didn't spend time to do this yet. Maybe I just do one guest, 2 guests, and maybe not 3 guests. Maybe I did 10. I did 10. I did a layout for 10 people, because sometimes we do get that many people. 9 people for sure. Okay, so I haven't finished doing those individual ones, but these I have. So if like 9 people, I've done the layout, and I can very quickly swap out. So there's only 4 of you here. So here it is. Anyway, okay, so now giving back the microphones back to you guys. Anybody brought something you want to discuss about RØDEcasters?
Yes.
Yes.
I did. Well,
Okay, I'll have George go, and then
something
we'll come to you, Reggie.
So on the pad, I upgraded to the latest one.
Yes.
I could have swore in the last version I was at, and I can't remember what, but it was an upgrade since I first purchased. And in that upgrade, before this upgrade, it came out to where you could change the dB
Yes.
settings of your pads.
Yes.
I could have sworn that you could adjust that dB on the app on the computer with the previous version, but this newest version doesn't appear you can change the dB
on the software
in the
side.
software side.
You could not do it in the software before.
Okay. Good to
You
confirm.
couldn't do it before either?
Because
Could
he
not.
probably tested.
Okay.
You probably wanted to do that. He remembered that you couldn't.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
That answers my question.
All right. So that's a good discussion to ask, because once you have the new version, you kind of forgot what you have previously, So, yeah.
But
okay.
hopefully everything we find. I do my first interview tomorrow night for 2026. So
Oh, good. Yeah, and then we'll talk a little bit more about your new lighting setup also on the
It's
next hour.
nothing spectacular, but
By the way, we do 2 of our with 2 shows a night. One first hour is RØDECaster User Meetup. I like to break it up because people want to focus on RØDECaster can just stay here for 1 hour, and then we expand the discussion a little bit more beyond just RØDECasters. We talk about audio in general and also streaming gears, despite the name of the show. But we do sound check people. That this is a good opportunity for you to, if you want to test out your sound. If you're not, it doesn't have to be a RØDECaster. It can be any audio equipment. But it happens that 3 out of 4 of you use a RØDECaster. Louis uses a Elgato USB dock or something that he connects to his Stream Deck, right? Stream Deck XLR dock Mach 2. Oh my gosh, I'm tired already thinking about all these product names. All right, so George can confirm, or at least Reggie confirmed with George, that you couldn't change the loudness of the audio, the sound pads on the software itself. You can only do it on the hardware itself. Okay, all right, Reggie, what about you?
So I had I guess a little bit of a knee-jerk reaction to something that Riverside that I use for recording my podcast.
Okay.
I had a little bit of a knee-jerk reaction to they removed a feature that I use without any kind of notice.
Oh no, what is that feature?
Well, they didn't remove the feature; they moved it. So,
okay.
One of the
you
things
freaked
that
out a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
But what is that feature? I'm curious to know.
So when you it records each side individual, ISO recording, and when you go to your recordings, there is a feature there where you can click to download all of the raw files, and it puts it in a zip file, and then you're off to the races. Well, they moved that ability to the business plan, their highest tier plan. And so now when I want to do production on my show, I have to go in and download each video and each audio track separate one by one. And
I see. So for convenience sake, they made it, you couldn't download everything inside like a zipped file anymore.
Correct.
You can still individually download them. The convenience comes with the payment of the highest tier account.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. So I had already been kind of thinking about giving this a shot, but I pulled the trigger on it today, and I was playing around with it a little bit today. But I got the Zoom ISO and the version 3 beta, and I was testing connecting a remote person through that, which then in turn goes into my RØDECaster video. And so I was playing around with that, and worked quite nicely. So
cool.
I'm maybe making this the switch to that, but it was nice to actually kind of use my RØDECaster in the manner that I intended to when I got it. So still need to do some more testing, but so far it worked out pretty good.
Okay. Well, thanks for the update. And I wanted to get to the questions also, but Anna's here, but she's driving. So Anna, if you are unable to speak, you can come in, listen in first. I would like to hear a little bit more about your issue, but let me quickly.
Sure.
Oh,
I'm
you can speak.
here.
Okay.
I'm gonna be joining like soon.
Okay.
Give me like 15 minutes.
Sure.
I'm gonna listen and then I will join too. Okay.
Perfect. Sounds
Thank
good.
you
Drive
so
carefully.
much. Hi, John.
Hi, good to have you back. Okay,
Sure. Thank you.
I'm gonna pull the question. Oh, I have this thing. Let's see if it works. Hi. Look at this layout.
Aren't you slick?
I'm all excited. Oh wait, on the vertical, I want to bring to the front. Okay, so anyway, the people, I want to bring myself to the front. Okay, so Rhodesy said, ask 937, hi, have any of you lovely people used the RCP2 with video or video to produce a hybrid conference? End result needs to be, I think, needs to be happy to share the details of what all needs to happen. Oh, if you want to join us and do that, definitely want to hear your usage. Happy to share. Yeah, would love for you to join. And if you are able to join the show live, feel free to use the link. I'm going to drop the link in there one more time for you to join, register. But just let me know if you're Rhodesy somewhere in there, so I know, or at least ping me in the chat. Say I just sent the registration. But I'd love to hear that. But I think Reggie and Aaron are the two who use the RØDECaster with. A RØDECaster Duo, not RØDECaster Pro 2, RØDECaster Duo with a RØDECaster Video S. I think Reggie has a RØDECaster Video S. Is that correct? Is that correct, Reggie?
Yes.
So I don't really know. I don't produce a hybrid conference. Hybrid conference meaning you have some virtual people and you have some people live in the venue. So I would love to hear how you do that. Like this is not my typical usage.
Zoom ISO is probably what they're going to need for that.
So I see, to pull the hybrid people in.
Yeah.
Or have a second computer. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I would love to have you come here. Ooh, something. What happened?
Wasn't me.
Some people turn off their cameras. That's right. Who's this person? Oh, was it me? No, what?
Lewis?
Who is?
Lewis, maybe.
But Lewis is not here anymore. Okay, so who's that first slot? This is the part that I wanted to talk to. I've been telling eCam.
Or Anna's slot, maybe.
No, Anna has no video. Oh,
Yeah.
I did
Yep.
very quickly.
No, that was me, but it's not me. This one is not me.
All right. Okay. So anyway, so there you go. I'm going to see if Anna if you're able to speak, Anna.
Yeah, I can speak.
But be careful. I just want to check with you and see what the issue, since you install 1.7.3, that disallow you from or mess up your channels on your RØDECaster, that you couldn't use it on your Clubhouse rooms anymore. Did you have more details about like what the issue was?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I was updated, and the all programming at the RØDECaster is disappeared, and it's not like working.
When you say all programming,
You map it, you programmed, right? We went through like every
all your presets, maybe like all the presets.
Right, presets.
Okay.
All presets disappeared, and I can't use it on Clubhouse anymore.
Okay, so interesting. So did you I'm sure, I hope, we talk about how to save your presets so that you can reload it back, like on your profile as a show?
Yes, I tried, but I couldn't reset again, because like when I'm hearing, I can hear like I played music from YouTube. I can hear on my like earphone, but it's not coming out to phone back.
Oh, okay. You know what? I was having, so are you able to hear people in Clubhouse?
No.
Oh, so you couldn't hear people in Clubhouse as well.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what the issue is. This weekend, when I was running a show on Clubhouse, I was unable to hear everybody from Clubhouse. They can hear me. I couldn't hear any one of them. So I'm not sure. And what I did was I just rebooted my RØDECaster and that seemed to have fixed it, but I'm not sure if it's Clubhouse related or RØDECaster related. So maybe we'll talk a little bit more when you're home so that we can look at your settings
Sure.
and see
Yeah,
what the
sure.
issue is.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Sure. Nee is back. Nee, you kind of have a bit of a studio there. It's no ceiling, but your studio is there.
Yeah, I'm gradually having my setup come back up.
I like it. I like that darker room lighting. Well, at least what's behind you.
Oh, because I have my stuff on on the Mac Studio. So yeah, it's slightly darker because of my camera settings and everything. But I haven't. Yeah, I got no ceiling, so you're gonna hear all the noise. But
Not too bad. Not too bad.
not because I'm using a lot of.
What are you using? What microphone is this? It sounds a little different. Yeah, it's very sensitive, and it's very very high sensitive. It's a different microphone I never heard, or different setting at least.
No, it's my it's the Elgato.
When you guys talk about, remember we said we don't need. It's very crispy, almost too crispy. We need to buff the edge a little bit. It's cutting my ears a little bit.
Okay. I would
Smooth it out a bit.
Yeah.
The high is a bit prominent. This is when we do sound check. But anyway,
I'll fix it before.
Yeah, go take out that. And I think Cindaloo has a learning question. She says, "What questions do you have for us, Cindaloo?"
Okay, so I'm learning from basically the beginning because I haven't used it for 2 years, and
Yep, that's perfectly
it's all
fine.
gone. So, I thought maybe you could just review outputs
Okay.
and what it means on the RØDECaster app.
Okay. All right. So let me see. So outputs as in stuff that you are sending from your RØDECaster to your computer? Or can you
The output,
like
if you go into the RØDECaster Pro you pick your RØDECaster and you go to
oh, you mean
device
from your computer?
configurations. Yeah, on the computer.
Okay, so not on the hardware itself. Let me go see. Let me
Right,
launch
on
my,
the software.
let me launch my RØDECaster app. And let me tuck my okay, so all right, RØDECaster app. Oh, not this one. This one. No, this one. Oh, why is it showing this? Hang on.
Do you need me
to? This one. This one, right?
Yep.
So let it sync to the device, and let's see what the output you're referring to is. Oh my gosh, it's taking a while. Okay, there you go. So
Go to device configuration.
Now, are you doing that live on this while you're using it?
Yes.
So it doesn't affect. Okay.
Well, we'll find out. We'll find out.
And then click on output. That's the one I want to learn about today. I want to learn about one at a time each week.
What are these? Okay, perfect. That's a good. I like that kind of learning. So like you take it almost like one chapter at a time, digestible bites.
So my brain can absorb it during the week, and I can come back and ask about another piece next week.
The output is essentially what your RØDECaster is sending out to. Okay, so it has nothing to do with. So it's really start with the RØDECaster itself, and not so much the computer output. So it's good to keep that in mind. So you're looking at the outputs from your RØDECaster. So obviously the very obvious one would be the I added this thing, by the way, so that we can see your faces. You can see that the headphone is one of them, right? The RØDECaster sends out signal, and it sends out to our headphones. And I have 4 of them. You may only have 1. And
Yeah, mine are all defaulted to Rode NTH 100.
are you but you're not using a NTH 100, right? Which
No,
are you on one right now? On headphones one? Are your current
I am
headphones
on
plugged to one?
headphones one.
Okay. You can try it, and you can try if your headphones particularly have high impedance, then you want to have low sensitivity selected. And so what is your volume level on your headphones right now? If you just glance at your RØDECaster right now, approximately like what o'clock, if it is a clock phase?
Like 10, 11, 10,
Okay.
probably 10.
So that's about decent. You know, some people have it, you know, need to crank it up so high because they have it on the low impedance, like low sensitivity. But you can try it and see if it doesn't bother you. Audio sounds good. You don't have to worry about it, but you can try clicking over to high sensitivity first and see what that sounds like. It could make us sound like a lot quieter or more louder. So I'm gonna
Yeah, it made it a lot quieter.
a lot
when I
quieter.
clicked on
Okay,
it.
so
On high sensitivity.
on high sensitivity. Okay, so and then try low sensitivity, and that's probably closer to the Rode
It's closer
NTH
to
100.
the, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So low sensitivity, high sensitivity is like it's so sensitive it needs to send out less signal, like, you know, volume over to your headphones essentially. So if you want to think of it that way, high impedance headphones would require you to send more signal, and hence it's low sensitivity. So if you have a pair of headphones that require like 250 ohm or is 250 ohm impedance headphones, then you would probably want to choose low sensitivity. And then obviously you can still use your dial to change the volume of how much audio you want to hear in your headphones. But those is essentially what it is. And that could be for your individual headphones. So some, if you have the in-ear one, sometimes that could be
So why are
high
there
sensitivity.
Why are there 4 channels for?
Because there are 4 headphones. There are 4
Okay.
headphones outputs, right? If you look at your RØDECaster,
I only have one head.
you only have one, but there are 4 of them. So you can.
I only have one head myself.
Oh no, you have guests.
How am I going to use 4? Oh.
You can have guests. For instance, I actually use 2 for somebody. 3 is my guest. 4 is actually I have it, you know, set up for other outputs, but 2 is for my in-ear headset, like my in-ear monitor. When I do my singing and all that, I use headphones too, and therefore that's set to high sensitivity because that's what it is. So just know that the possibility is there. You may never need to use it, but if you have a guest come over, or if you want to use an in-ear monitor for when you're singing, don't want to have this cans over your ears, you could do that, and you can just pick a different channel to use it.
So, okay. What in-ear do you recommend? We'll talk about that next time, next hour.
Yeah, maybe next hour we can talk about that. I actually have mine.
Okay.
It's a custom made one, but there are so many options out there.
Oh,
There,
nice.
we have a couple episodes you can go back and learn.
Oh yeah. We talked about that, right? Did we talk about in-ears? Yeah. Okay, so
so
it is.
if we go to monitor,
Okay.
what's that?
Monitor is what we send. Okay, so on the back of your RØDECaster, there are 2 1/4-inch jacks on the back of your RØDECaster. Let me see if I can find a RØDECaster picture. Picture of a RØDECaster Pro 2, and then we can look at the ports on the back. Oh, I can't spell. Oh, and then they show me a bag. Okay, all right. So here's I'm going to switch back to the web here. So if we go to Røde's website, and the back of that icon right there is the monitor. Number 5.
Okay.
Balance output. That's your monitor. It shows the monitor speaker, you know, like like a studio monitor speaker. That's what it is. And there's left and right, 1 and 2. So one is left, one is right. It's a balanced signal. For people with a like a studio monitor speakers, that's where you can pull the signal from. Typically,
So when would you use that?
When
You
you-
would use that if you were.
if you are, so let's say if you are using, let's say if you have a studio, you record and you want to play stuff back that you're not recording right now, you just want to play stuff back for you to hear, because using headphones to mix is not very accurate, because it's all covered in here. So if you want to hear the sound through the air, then you have monitor speakers set up over there, or like in your studio in front of you, one to the left, one to the right. Then you can play back sound and then to be able to do the mix better that way. I can be able to hear it more accurately. I don't do that. I don't have, well, I have monitor speakers, but not stereo. And so that is also linked to the icon that is most asked on your RØDECaster. I'm going to use my handy dandy Doraemon pointer. So on here, you will see that there is this little icon right there on the top here, this little icon. And oftentimes, if I turn that dial up, which dial I'm talking about? I'm talking about this dial, the rotary encoder. If I turn, when it's green, when I turn that up, you will see the monitor volume going up. So that's just like, 25%, that's 50%, and so forth. But why is there a slash over the speaker? And that's because of the setting that I have on my RØDECaster set to auto mute output. And it tells you exactly what it is. When enabled, monitor output will be muted when a microphone channel fader is lifted to prevent feedback.
Okay, cool.
So
That's a
it
good
automatically does that. Yes, it automatically does that. So I'm going to show you what happens when I mute my microphone. When I mute my microphone, you see how that turned into a monitor icon, monitor speaker icon, and then the ring turns green.
Okay.
So that means when so the sound when you guys talk, it comes through the speakers. It's a convenient feature. I love it. And not only does it do that when you mute yourself, it also will do it when you lower your fader. So if I lower my fader down, all the way down, if you kind of see, it's a little bit out of focus up here. So when I pull that down, you'll see it turn green.
Got it.
So that is this automated feature. A lot of people may not know what it is. They always ask, what is that slash thing up on top? It actually, I think they made it a little bit clearer now. The icon, they updated in 1.7.3. They update, is it 1.7.3? Is that our latest firmware? Yes, 1.7.3. So they updated the speaker they updated the icon to a speaker instead of just the monitor speaker, but a speaker icon now. I think it's a little bit clearer that it's muted. So going back to this, that is essentially your output. Now you have two other options, because you can use an output to a Bluetooth speaker. If you have like a nice Bluetooth wireless speakers, you can actually pair your Bluetooth speakers to serve as your monitor speakers. And that functionality will also work if you want the auto mute to happen for the Bluetooth speakers. Then you would check that as well. But I don't have one, so it's not checked. And then there's also fixed output level. Fixed output level is no matter what you do, it's going to come through, the signal is going to get sent to your speakers without muting. So which means potentially, if you're not careful, you could have a hot mic and then pick up your speaker and then cause feedback that way. So that's what, but some people use the monitor output as an output source. For instance, let's say if you have that for like a live event or something that you want to send the signal out to the room, PA system in the audience, then you want a constant, you don't have to worry about that. The sound engineer will take care of that. Then you will constantly send that signal. So the signal will always be sent out no matter what. And then other people will take
Right,
care of
and
that.
that'll be adjusted by the sound engineer at their desk,
Correct. Then
whether they've got you muted or not.
yeah,
Okay,
you're
that makes
always
sense.
on that way. So that's monitor.
That's helpful to know.
Yep. And I think maybe I'll come back. I'll check in with Anna again because
check in with Anna.
routing will take a little bit of explanation.
We can do it next week if we need to. We're
but-
here every week, I hear.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
I'll remember where we are.
And don't feel bad because I don't mind repeating things because sometimes this is a live centric show, and even though we can go back to old episode to watch, if we're live here, if you want to ask a question, that's perfectly fine because I've answered how to turn on original sound for musicians like I don't know how many times already, but that's essential.
I'm glad you said that because my bad boy up here hasn't been
Turned on
in a while. I don't even know what software.
I don't think
even
you
know
can
what
win though. Cindaloo will win.
I think she will. I think she will. My software, I don't think
From
I've even.
1.34, I think it was, to my update.
I
To
don't think mine's that.
173.
I don't think mine's that bad. But hope this sounds better, right, John?
Yeah, it's better. Yes. I want to quickly tackle questions by Wayne. Wayne asks, with the Bluetooth output that we just showed for your monitor, when I use Bluetooth to bring in an iPhone as an audio source, so it'll be input, is there two Bluetooths or just one? I think it's just one. I cannot confirm, but I have not tried it, but my understanding is there's only one Bluetooth option. If you use it for your speakers, you are unable to bring it in as an audio source. But if you guys get to test it and prove me wrong, let me know.
I was thinking since it's like Bluetooth 5.0 that support like two devices, but I can try.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, if maybe that's something.
I'll try this week, and
that is
I'll
a
let you
valid
know.
thing to find. I don't have a Bluetooth speaker to test it, but that's a good question. We will have the group test it, and then we'll come back and report back next week. Good question. Raphael is here. Raphael, you guys are competing in terms of how old your firmware is, and here I'm using the RØDECaster OG. We were just talking last week, Raphael, that the OG, like, do we still have I don't think we haven't had any OG questions for a while.
I just want to know what firmware you still running on the OG. Can you imagine you didn't update your firmware when they stopped sending?
Well, they stopped. What was the last? Actually, Raphael, tell us what is the firmware version that you're running. I can't even tell you how to do it. But yeah, I'm curious what firmware number it is. Okay, so Anna, let's check in with Anna. Anna, you home yet? Oh, rejoin.
Yeah, I'm at home. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes.
Okay. Now, actually, I'm connected with RØDECaster.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna turn on Zoom.
Okay. All right. Cool. And and we can see you also.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh.
Enough?
Okay, that's enough. Oh, okay. All right. A quick glance at Anna, and so
You see me, I'm not a ghost.
so tell us that maybe if you can, on Zoom you can switch if you have a Mac, which I think you do.
Yeah, I
you,
have.
You can switch your camera source to be using your iPhone, so you can actually point your iPhone to your RØDECaster so that we can see your
Yes,
settings as
I
well.
want to try this one, like how I'm gonna switch to iPhone my camera.
See if if your continuity camera is already turned on. Oh, what is this thing that I'm seeing? Okay, if your continuity camera is turned on, if you go to your video source on your Zoom meeting,
Yeah,
you should see iPhone show up as an option.
the camera, right?
Yeah, it's under select the camera and your phone, like Anna's iPhone 17 or whatever would show up there as an option.
I'm seeing their FaceTime HD camera on the camera.
Yeah, then
Probably-
maybe that's it.
Let's see. That-
And you can switch it and see. So let me recap for everybody too, if you can help support her, is if you have, she's having issue after 173, firmware 173. Yeah, I see your camera. Yes, I see your camera. And do me one favor also. It looks like you have the blur background turned on maybe on your Zoom.
I will check.
See if you can turn that off. I think it's from Zoom. I don't think it's the portrait
Yeah.
camera.
Okay.
So, there you
No.
go. Now it's off. Now we will go take a look at your setup here. Okay. All right. So, let's see. Okay. So, microphone 1 and USB. Did anything change? Like
Nothing changed. Everything like same as previous.
So if you can go into your the USB 2, let me see. Can you bring it a little closer to the screen? Yeah. USB 2, which is the last channel. Maybe we should switch it to your switch that into your physical fader first. So if you tap on,
Everything here, it's okay.
it's like is it back to default setting?
Default.
Okay.
it's like-
Let's see if we can. Oh, okay. Let's tap on your show, the top left corner, the icon, the show icon. Yeah, tap on that. No, not that one. The one on the top left, the one with the road. Yeah. And let's see if you have. Can you tap import to see if you have any shows to import? Oh, you don't have. Okay. So you never had a. Okay, so show me is your record button blue in color right now?
yeah, blue.
Okay. Has it always been blue?
Does she have an SD card?
If has it always been
Says
blue?
insert Microsoft.
Yeah, if
like
it's
the rest of
blue,
it.
that means there's no SD card. So you maybe you have not saved any of your settings previously.
Probably because there's no SD card, right?
Yeah. But shouldn't it save? Does it save? I can't remember. Do you guys remember if it save? I thought the show
It should
doesn't
have.
save-
does it.
doesn't
Does
Or,
save
it have
without the
some
card.
internal memory?
Reggie,
Yeah, it does. It does like two
But-
gigs or so.
but Reggie, does
okay.
it save though?
No.
It does not. Okay, so it does. It might have some internal memories for your sound pads and other things, but not my
Not for-
presets. Yes, but not profile, not shows. So let's go back to your go back and then go to your mic. Tap on the shortcut key to your microphone. I assume you're on mic 1, the physical button above your fader.
Right here.
Yeah. If you tap on your mic, which is probably I assume the first one.
First one. Okay.
Wherever your mic is plugged into that fader, the button, press that button on top of the fader.
Mic was plugged here.
Okay, all right. Then go to presets,
Go to preset.
which is on the right side of bottom and on the right side toward the middle. Presets.
Bottom, right there.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay, so yeah, we don't have anything saved. So but you should still be able to that has something to do with it unable to connect to your Clubhouse though. So let me do a little bit more investigating. Can you go to your home again, tap on home again, and then tap on settings on the top right, and then go to faders, and then bring your let's see, your USB 2 to your not your mic number 2. Let's go back. Okay, go back to your fader again. Your faders, yeah. You see on the bottom, virtual USB 2, looks like a USB, like a tree with a number 2. Bring that, drag that up to your physical fader. So maybe to something you don't use, Bluetooth or or maybe mic 4 that you don't use. Okay, so all right. So at least you are now using the physical fader to control it. Okay.
Yeah.
So now your fader should be number 5 that's controlling USB number 2. Because USB number 2 is what you use to connect to Clubhouse, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if you tap on the shortcut, say it again.
This-
Yeah, that's the
this
one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you go to your that channel, your USB 2 channel, which is number 5.
This-
Yeah, you can tap on that number 5. Oh, is that knee? Knee, are you
Oh.
moving house?
I'm sorry. I thought my mic was muted.
Okay, so now I would imagine. Wait, this is USB 2. Okay, go back one. Come out from your presets on the bottom.
Okay. Wait. Hold.
On the bottom,
Um,
yeah, there. Tap on that. Processing is off, so that's good. So you probably want your level to be about 0. So turn the dial to the right on your rotary encoder, the big one. Yeah, turn it to the right until it hits about 0. I think that's what I have I have mine at 0 too. So maybe you couldn't hear them because of that. And then you, what else? Okay, so USB would come in from there. And by default, it's turned off already, the mix minus, so that's good. And now maybe you can turn your camera off, plug your iPhone into your RØDECaster,
Okay.
and see if we can play something from your. Are we connected through the RØDECaster, I wonder, right now?
yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
So right now you're using USB. Well, USB chat. I'm not sure which channel you're using. Like maybe tell us when I speak, what channel does it come to your RØDECaster?
Okay, just give me a second.
Oh wait, Raphael, RCP2 212. Wow, RCP not RCP2, RCP OG.
When I speak number 1, first channel, the microphone, and when you speak the 5th
Wait, wait.
channel,
Okay, so it should be probably, is it USB chat? What icon does it look like?
the icon. It-
Maybe you can
the-
show us again.
Okay.
Show us again, and we'll take a look and see
Okay.
which channel. Also, Trevin is saying that maybe the routing table is not not good setup. Maybe routing table. I don't know. I'm curious because if she's using a physical one, so I'm not sure if that's an issue, because on the computer, all she does is pulling music into her RØDECaster. So I'm not sure if it's. I know because the routing table, as Trevin was mentioning, change how your computer sees all the inputs from the multi-channel inputs. So that could be the issue, but I don't, knowing her system, I think it's probably because all the previous settings were wiped out, and because she does not have any presets, we're gonna have to redo that. So Anna, you might want to come back again next week so that we can help you kind of reset all your settings.
Yes.
This week, I at least want to find out is if I can
What-
get your RØDECaster connected again.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, your not your RØDECaster, your Clubhouse connected to your
Yeah.
device again.
If I come back again, because I want to get some camera YouTube to
Oh yeah. We're here then. You can come back
Yeah.
anytime. Yeah. So can you are you able to show us your camera again on which channel we're coming in from?
I don't know, it's not working again. Back,
Oh, so you can't show the camera now?
yeah.
Okay. So when I
Yeah.
speak, which channel does it come from? What number? Let me see if we
Number,
can.
when
continue.
you speak, we put the number 5, right? USB number 1.
Oh, it's
So-
coming from USB 1. Okay, so I think it's probably Zoom that is taking care of all the slapback, which we wouldn't want her to turn on anyway. So I think what you can do now is your iPhone connected to your RØDECaster right now?
Yes.
Okay, so when it's connected, can you play some audio or some kind of sound from your RØDECaster? I mean, from your phone, like any like YouTube or music or something, you can play something. Let me see if we can hear it, because we should hear it. And because it should. Oh wait, but make
really
sure.
buy and sell crypto.
Yeah, we hear it.
Costs
Yeah,
on average.
yeah, we hear it. So that should be controlled by the fader number 5, because we move it to fader
With
number 5.
Robinhood.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means another thing you could test also right now is to go to your Voice Memo app.
Voice Memo app is where?
A Voice Memo app on your phone. If you search,
iPhone?
on your iPhone, if you search Voice Memo, that should pull up your Voice Memo app.
Yeah, I'm here. Voice
Okay, so when you go ahead and tap record.
Yeah, I'm recording.
And
hello, how are you? Yeah.
When you speak and when I speak, the signal should come up. Do you see when we speak the signal is moving?
Yeah, I can see when you talk.
Okay, all right. Go ahead and stop it.
And stopped it and play.
And play it back for us to see if we can hear it.
Hello,
And
how are you?
yeah. When you speak and when I speak, okay, yeah. So that tells me that you can just plug into Clubhouse right now with this, and you should get input and output from it already. Even though your setup is not quite ready for your singing yet, but at least you should be able to hear people. Maybe you can test that and see if it works, and then let me know, and then come back next week. We'll continue the discussion.
Sure, let's do that. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so keep that and keep your that same setting. Don't change anything, and then we'll come back. But by next week, we'll save a presets for you and a profile set. Maybe from now until then, Anna, is to get yourself a micro SD card on the website, on Røde's website. If you search for supported. If you search for RØDECaster Pro 2 supported micro SD card, you should be able to find a list of names that you can buy. And I actually, if you go to my website, if you go to learnertolearner.com.
From your place.
Yeah. So I have my SD cards listed, so you can use that to buy a micro SD card that's compatible to your RØDECaster. And then you can start saving your shows. Shows as essentially your user profiles. And then if there's any future update, it won't wipe everything out. It shouldn't wipe everything out, but I just think it maybe because it's new enough or something, it doesn't save anything. It's always good to have your profile saved not only on your micro SD card, but also save it on the computer as well. All right, so that would be it for RØDECaster User Meetup Hour. We're going to move over to Soundcheck, and we're going to talk a little bit more. But we can still talk about this, but a little bit broader now, and talking about some of the things maybe Cindaloo want to ask something about.
John, real quick before you switch over, right? You want to know what firmware my RØDECaster is on?
What, 168?
168.
Okay. Which is that's the last stable. That's the last stable version.
Yeah,
so you're not that far off.
I'm not that far.
Okay. All right. Okay. So Trevor, I did see that saying that I need to buy a Rode cover too. That thing gets dusty. Yes. This is what I have. This is what I have. I didn't believe in it last time. I just have a piece of cloth covering it, and then I drop a screwdriver onto it. And then I was like, okay, maybe I should get one. Okay, all right, everybody. If you want to continue watching our conversations, feel free to go over to the channel and subscribe to it, because I still see few people watching it even on the verticals as well. So go subscribe to the channel. The next hour is coming up. It's called Soundcheck. Search for the channel Learner to Learner if you don't get to subscribe to it. Okay, we'll see you in a few minutes. Bye.
Okay.